Leave her alone, Kim. Y'all come in. Stop it. He ain't gonna mess with you, man. Leave her alone. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Y'all come in, come in, come in, come in. Come in, y'all. Need to talk. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'll have this. Where is the Jenkins mom? Man, I forget how to do it. Y'all come in, beautiful people. Y'all come in. Come in, y'all. Y'all come in. Ooh. Y'all, how everybody doing? Welcome, Real Deals. Welcome, 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 Real Deals. Y'all come on in, come on in. Y'all come on in, Real Deal. Put these glasses. What's up, Carolina? Y'all. Come on in, good people. The title is, Where is Teresa Martin? Where is Teresa Martin, y'all? Where is Teresa Martin? That's the question. Where is Teresa Martin? Y'all come in, good people. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Where is, hold on, I'm counting money. Where is, 18. Where is Teresa Martin? For those who don't know, Teresa Martin is Kenneka Jenkins' mother. When she went missing, she was 19 years old back in 2017. I was working. I never will forget. Last time we heard from her, we're going to get into it. I'm going to wait till y'all come on, get in. And then trust me, y'all, we'll be back later. We'll be back later to go over some things, okay? But right now, the focus right now that we're going to talk about is, where is Teresa Martin? Where is she? Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I asked it. Come on in, y'all. Good people. Happy birthday, Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? What's up, Aquarius? Pisces, we next. So the question is, where is Kenneka Jenkins' mother? Where is Teresa Martin? Huh? What's going on? What's going on? I know y'all know what's going on with Miss Martin, but if you could drop it down in the chat before we get ready to cover some things. I don't want to hold y'all up all day, but I do want to speak on it. Where is Teresa Martin? Now, I just hate I don't be on Facebook like I used to be on Facebook, because I be trying to focus on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to work on something. I told y'all that. So I'm gonna be putting in a lot of hours, y'all. And I wanna nip this in the bud for a couple of y'all. Social media people has to work every day. Even if you see I'm skipping a day, I got to make up that day. It's just like a job. It's a job, y'all. And we appreciate, I want to tell y'all something. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all done a wonderful job this week. You know what? I even spoke on this to somebody very important business. Like I was bragging on y'all and telling them how you all was engaged. You know, that means a lot to me. What's up, Amos? Y'all, you know, we was working together. We respect, one thing about our channel, we do respect each other opinion. We respect each other opinion. But if we can get everybody else to focus not on the way somebody is, the way somebody speak and look, then they'll be all right. If they can stay focused on the content and not everything else. You know what I mean? If they could just do that, that's good. But I want to tell y'all happy Friday, first of all. Friday came through him quick. See, if I had to work, Friday would have never came. If I had to work, Friday would have never came, showed up. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to move my little stuff out y'all way. So the content today, for those, you know, on a different connection. Teresa Martin is a young lady by the name Kenneka Jenkins' mother. Okay, so 6 years. Man, I'm tell you. Okay, 6 years after the tragic death of Kenneka Jenkins. Her mother, T. Martin, I'm gonna say T. Martin, okay? I told y'all her name in the title, T. Martin. So if somebody come in the chat and ask y'all what we talked about, tell them, be for real, y'all. They don't know because they coming from a different connection, okay? So, 6 years after the tragic death of her daughter, Kenneka Jenkins, T. Martin family broken her silence. Come here a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these dogs together. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Sit down, Camper. You can't come up here. I'm putting in a. Oh, Lord. I'm put you on the table. Can I put you on the table? Hold on, y'all. Let me get these dogs. Ooh, Lord. Just like chillins. Okay, Camper, sit down. Camper can't get on the table. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but dogs just like children, especially these two that I have. Kind of worried me a little bit, but 6 years, like I say, you know, after her tragic death of her daughter, the mother decided to break her silence, which she left us in a situation where we had to figure out things. Some of you all knew what was going on. Some of us don't, okay? I like to think. So I don't try to get deep down into like some people do, but I just want to get to the point. How she got in that freezer like that. Or did she ever get in the freezer? Or where was she located? Now that since the mom waited 6 years, you know, it's been 6 years of her tragic death, and then the mom received a settlement, and she broke her silence about that situation. Left me where I was in the beginning. I knew it was something going on. Okay? We did. Let's put a we. We did. The real deals knew something was going on. Cause it didn't make sense. Don't make dollar, don't make sense. It didn't make sense to us. But now since the mother has broken her silence, it speak volumes. Volumes. I'm sorry, y'all got to excuse me because it seemed like I said, I'm not a spiritual person. I'm not a spiritual leader, but like I can read mine. It's strange how Pisces feel like they just think. I guess we just think, I guess. So that's what was going on in my thinking back in the day while trying to go to work and thinking about this case. Man, it all makes sense now. But something now don't make sense to me. Whew. She decided to break her silence, y'all, out of 6 years. That's 6 years of losing sleep. She didn't tell us to. That's 6 years of talking to us, have us fight. Not when I say fighting you too, I'm not talking about boxing. Have us fighting in directions, didn't know where to go with this case. But it left me to where something just ain't right. Key Sweat says something just ain't right. So the mom broke her silence, but God work in a mysterious way. I don't wish no luck, I don't wish no badness on no one. Because I'm going to tell you something. It'll bounce back on you. Now, y'all, I ain't just started doing cases. I just now started doing YouTube cases. But I ain't just started doing the cases, okay? And we sat here and we took notes. We stayed how she get in the freezer. And a lot of things recently, the mom, Kenneka Jenkins' mother, revealed something that's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. I don't like for one thing about me, I don't like for nobody to try to mess with my mind. You know what I mean? And sometimes I get silent and I say to myself, when the mom broke her silence, I was like, what y'all mean? What in the world is going on here? What silence? Because she was looking for her daughter. She wondered what not looking for her daughter. I apologize. She was wondering. She was looking for her daughter. She was looking for her daughter. She was looking for her daughter. And was being concerned, but knew what was going on the whole time. Allegedly. I don't like the pressure. I don't like that. I'm not to be saying, Mama, you too nice. I just got that nice, y'all. I just okay, cause I don't have to work no more. But since I retired, I don't got that kind of nice. You know what I mean? I ain't lying, y'all. I don't whip it down to being nice. I got that. I don't like that. I don't like that, but I really have gotten back to being nice, understandable, feeling sorry for people, and it hurts me a little bit. It hurts me a little bit, and And the reason why it hurts me because I work with teenagers, period, and kids in middle school age and high school and elementary. And I was there to console them, when something happened to the family, whatever they going through in a crisis, dealing with their parents, hugging them. Everybody need a hug sometimes. Y'all, just because somebody hug you don't mean they like you. They just hugging you because you need somebody to hug. Sometimes you need somebody to hold on to. You know what I mean? Some real love, especially when you done did something wrong. Now, the mom, after breaking her silence, she went through something mentally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and mentally and emotionally. Those are your three spirits. You got your physical, mental, and emotional, and social. Those are your three spirits. It's not but three, y'all. It's not but three of them that you go through. And I think it could have been handled another kind of way. But it turned into a game. It turned into a game. And I wasn't listening to everybody. I felt a game going on, like somebody put something out there and let y'all run away with it. Like it's a past tense thing that we was working on. You know what I mean? Because I never been the type. I don't get in groups. I like real people to socialize, keep it real with. I like real people to keep it real with. Only reason why I don't like to be around, people like that, because people be lying in your face. They be doing too much. You know what I mean? I ain't on no side. I just want the truth. Yeah. So she revealed she was precious. She was precious. See, she was precious. The key word to that, precious. She was precious to remain quiet. Well, it was almost like we was watching false information. It was almost like we really watched some false information. We were listening to, I was crying with the lady, crying with the mother in the car, crying. The best thing for the mother should have did at that time was to stay off the internet. I don't know who had her doing that, what was going on, why they had, it's still like, was she pressured to continue to stay on the internet just to tell us something? Just tell them this and tell them that. Because people believe, a lot of y'all people out there believe everything you hear and see on the internet. Y'all believe everything. I've never seen nothing like that. Y'all believe everything, y'all grown people can make your own decision. Young people they can make mistakes. But us, we believe everything come out of person's mouth. And I noticed that since I've been dealing with people on YouTube. If they say go do this, y'all go do that. So that means y'all under pressure. So that's why I can understand a person being under pressure. Okay, I understand that pressure point. So the month after tragic death of her daughter, out of 6 long years, they still to me. What else we don't know? That's where I'm at now. What else we don't know? What else we the people don't know? What else that we do not know? What else that we do not know? But I can't do that. Minnie, you got to sit down and sit down in a little pink dress, honey. Sit down in your little pink dress. Minnie, don't do that. Now sit down. Don't start. When she broke her silence, why did she break her silence? See, one thing about a honest person, if they lie, they don't know how to lie. They got to keep lying, got to keep lying, got to keep lying, got to keep lying. Like, damn, man. Now, a lot of things happened. When she broke her silence, she revealed she was precious. Precious? Pressure. You were pressure. You were pressure. Like, when you under pressure, you get dizzy. I had to go to the doctor. Because you don't know. You know what's wrong with you, but you did something. You did something. That's why you under pressure. She pressured to remain quiet. Now she wasn't quiet. She wasn't. It's no way. With mine 5 that I got 3 girls and 2 boys. The 3 girls, the oldest, and the 2 boys. That's me. I'm me. How can I go 6 years? And at that time I was working. Retired in 2019. How did I remain quiet about one of mine? That's me. That's not, I'm speaking on her. These are my opinion. My opinion is not necessarily based on fact, but these are based on facts with me. Remain that darn cotton. I can't be quiet like that, y'all. Not when it come out of my mouth. Can't no money make me. I'm saying me. No offer to me. Cause I bring that money that you talking about. I ain't got no $1 million, but $1 million is not gonna keep me quiet. 6 point something $1 million ain't gonna keep me quiet. 2 million, 1 million ain't gonna make nothing. Gonna make me unless it's a matter between life and death. I just don't see me. I'm just saying me. So, first of all, I'm not upset with the mother. I'm just wondering, what else are they keeping from us? We are the people. We are the jury. When you have to go to jury duty, who do they call? It ain't Go Buster. They gonna call y'all. Y'all 19-year-old young people. They gonna call y'all. Be ready for your jury duty. Start letting all your mail come to your mama house. You still got to call that number. on that jury duty paper to see have you been selected. You got driving license, don't you? People. 6 long years. The mom, if the mom remained quiet, under pressure, she got a family, she don't lost her brother. She was saying that she didn't have no help, but she had help. I think she was under some other pressure. You know, it's just so hard for me to believe that it ain't nothing else going on here, y'all. Something more is going on besides breaking her silence, revealing she was pressured to remain quiet. Had me and never received her daughter's belongings. I'm like, over here, the real deal, we were like over here. Why they ain't get that lady her belongings? Cause we know, like, we don't have death in our family and they'll give you the person belongings. Or ask you, do you want the belongings? But it was just something about that hotel that night. And I can't even say now it making me think, what's in the hotel? Are we looking in the right direction? Now it made me wonder, what the world is going on? How did she did an outstanding job? Money make y'all quiet like that? Well, money make them do something to Mo3 and everybody else. I guess it will make you do something. Money don't do me like that, y'all. I guess because I'm used to working and making money. But I ain't never had no money like that, but I don't even want it like that. I don't want it like that. I don't want it like that. Because eventually it's going to catch up with me. Because I know y'all going to talk. Y'all going to tell. Then I got to run to Mexico. Somewhere ain't never been, honey, a cricket get on me, I'm going to be scared and hiding and screaming. They going to wonder what's wrong with that woman right there. Frog jump on me. I ain't going to be acting right. Because it's going to be on my conscience that I'm just going to lie to these people, but I got my money. I got my money, so I ain't worrying about y'all. But it will be on my conscience. It got to be on my conscience. It's no way in the world I'm under pressure about, y'all don't know me with mine, so y'all don't, so I'm a different person. I'm a different mother, so, you know, and you know, you got to understand, Miss Teresa, I don't understand, but I was once upon a time, she was once upon a time, probably like 30-something, about the same age as one of my daughters, of 40. And they ain't gonna do that. So they don't. But, why come out from 6 years to break your silence. After that, in other words, you lied to the people. Just be honest. Just say, don't be mad at nobody. Just be, I wasn't honest to y'all at all. I wouldn't have came out, I wouldn't have did everything the way the mother did. I don't even think I don't understand it. The people that were her cheerleaders, why was they telling her that? It seemed like they put more pressure on her. The cheerleaders of hers. Y'all knew this. Y'all knew what had happened. Y'all knew what was going on. Y'all knew what was going on. Y'all just cheered her out and we just fooling these people. It really that fun to fool people? Money really got people like that? Well, money do help people like that. Money do. But then they'll keep on putting God in it and doing the devil's work. That ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, y'all. Can't be knocking on God's door and doing the devil's work. That don't match. It don't equal out to nothing. To more pressure. Now you got to figure out about tell these people, because these spirits keep on chasing me. Kenneka won't let me rest. Cause I know I did something that I shouldn't have did to the people that really cared about me. But what I was doing was blaming. I had to put the blame. You know how people blame somebody because they did it? Have y'all ever got whooping for something you didn't do? Have you ever got punished about something you didn't do and somebody else did it? Or you took the punishment for somebody? That's what happened. It was a lot of people accused during the Kenneka Jenkins case. A lot of people lost their life in this case while y'all laughing and worrying about money. Some of the YouTubers got paid. This went too far. Y'all let it go too far. Because I'm thinking about the other people, loved ones who lost their life. I guess money made y'all didn't care. Y'all blame the gangs, all the gang members, and y'all call people houses, y'all threaten other people, and the whole time y'all knew what was going on. Money make you act like that. God, hey, just get you a job and pull that money. That Social Security is your money that you work for. Pension is your money that you work for. That's what y'all did when y'all accept that money. Y'all were part of Miss Martin. So why blame Why blame Miss Martin when y'all were part of the problem too? Y'all were part of the problem. You didn't care. Now you got a check. So, all them people who lost their lives, lost their jobs in the Kenneka Jenkins case because of things that y'all knew the whole time. She remained quiet and never said she didn't receive. She said she didn't receive. Okay, that's what I didn't understand. If the mother, I'm not on the mother, I'm not fussing at her, y'all. If the mother was under pressure, why would she tell us she didn't receive her phone? Unless the girls was right, her friends was right. She had two phones. So the mom kept one of the phones. But why was it told us? Mom did say she kept one phone, that she was scared. She said she wasn't better go. I wasn't about to go back up there to the hotel and get in the phone. Not by myself. I'm trying to understand, how was the mom under pressure when she had attorneys? Why did those other two attorneys left her? Was it because they wasn't gonna go through the process they want them to go through? Now you got a attorney like she had at this second attorney, the last attorney. Shoot, he been an attorney all his life. I don't think he want his money. All them attorneys want his money. The mother had an attorney. Should she have, why should she, I always ask this question, but I never received this answer. What happened to the first two attorneys? Why did she get rid of the first two attorneys? Because you got to pay them too. And who talk her into getting that last attorney? She went over the brother's head to get to this other man. And that man took most of the money too. Why did she go with that last attorney? Because she couldn't have been under no pressure with that attorney. Because if that attorney was like the first attorneys, maybe she should have kept the first attorney. Y'all, let me close this door up. I wait on the mailman before I go upstairs. Sit down, man. Sit down. Sit your butt down. So I'm thinking if she was under some pressure, why wasn't the pressure? What is it that? Why was the first two attorneys pressure? You're gonna have to spend that money. You're gonna have to spend money on attorneys. Especially when you have a daughter that y'all said she, died in freezing. Man, that didn't sound like what the mama really, that's what I'm saying. What else are we missing? Okay, so what I'm saying is, this attorney, and the last attorney, no, she didn't receive her daughter's belonging. That's the purpose of having an attorney, to fight your what? Pressure. To fight the pressure. So you won't have no what? Pressure. But why would you go with the attorneys, that attorney that be still many, no. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down now. Sit down. I'm not about to do that. She ended up with an attorney where she didn't get her daughter belongings. She didn't get her phone. She didn't get her clothes. are her personal items. Why? When you go to a hospital, they give you those things anyway. Why did she get it? Why did they have to keep her items? Is that a tick for a tat? Why did the attorney let them people keep that one? Usually, y'all, the hospital got to come in somewhere. Hospital got to come in somewhere. Hospital gonna give you the people clothes. They don't want the clothes. So the hospital would have gave her. Why do the hotel have her clothes, her belongings? Y'all see what I'm saying? We still ain't told the whole story. They still ain't telling us the whole story. Cause it's a missing puzzle. Still, it's a missing big hole in this puzzle. If she was at a hospital, why did the hospital need to be sued as well? Because they didn't give the mother her daughter's clothes. What purpose was it for the hotel to keep somebody's cell phone, clothes, personal items, phone? What? Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. It's still a hole in this case. Don't no hotel want nobody clothes. No hotel want nobody phone. No hotel want nobody personal items. So who has Kenneka personal item? The hospital. The hospital. Now, the mom don't have her daughter personal item because she has to be in the hospital. Why is she in a hotel down in a kitchen on a table? Huh? They got this thing where it can keep going, like a Duracell battery. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It always something wrong with Kenneka Jenkins case where it has to keep going. But y'all were back in the days, some of y'all people right now, like y'all still talk about Kenneka Jenkins. Let her rest. And the whole time they were playing a game with y'all. Y'all just said that in my channel, on my chat. Some of y'all knuckleheads. Y'all said, let her rest. I said, what you mean by let her rest? She resting. She in the best place of her life. She resting. We're the one ain't resting. Because we knew it was a hole in this puzzle. But y'all same people who just now came up when y'all found out that the mama broke her silence. Well, y'all getting on Trey Gang, y'all getting on me, y'all getting on a lot of people cases. Y'all talking about let that lady girl rally Charlotte, let her rest. And the whole time it was a hole in the puzzle. Then y'all, oh man, God work in a mysterious way. Y'all don't run nothing, okay? When God put people out there to keep going and keep talking, I even told Trey, man, you doing good. Keep talking about this case. Don't let nobody stop you from talking about something you don't. Keep talking. See, one thing with me, one thing about a Pisces, you can't tell us what not to do. Because we'll do it. We hard-headed. Pisces are hard-headed. They gonna do it. Oh yeah, they was in my church. You let her rest. I wish y'all to let Kenneka let her rest, and then the mama turned out a couple months and told y'all she broke her silence. See, y'all don't run nothing. I wish y'all let her. Now you see why we didn't let her rest. And ain't nobody got to show y'all where they got their information. Who y'all? Ain't nobody got to show y'all nothing. I ain't showing you nothing. I'm showing you what I already have. Got to prove no who is y'all, man, please. But anywho, it still ain't right, y'all. It's still a hole in the puzzle. Sit down, man. Sit down, baby. Sit down. Sit down, little girl. Sit down, baby. Sit down. Okay. She still don't have her daughter's phone. She doesn't have her daughter clothes. She doesn't have her daughter personal items. She signed off on a settlement. See, I'm gonna tell you what they did, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what they did. They used allegedly. Get down off of me, Campbell. Get down. Get down. You mad how many of them? You can't get up on the table, honey. You too big. They had a meeting with the mom. They had a meeting. Wow. See, what they did was use what they do, y'all. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Do it again, Campbell. Now you know I'm live. Don't do it again. And I'm not playing. Don't jump up on me no more. And Minnie, you be still, because you causing problems. Women always causing problems. Okay, so they had a meeting with the mom. That lady, the mom shouldn't even have the mom at the hotel, period. That don't sound right to me. None of this still don't sound right. Some still ain't, y'all still ain't telling the truth. Cause what a hotel got to do with your people belongings? See, a lot of people don't want to talk about this because they brainwashed like Miss Teresa is. They are not supposed to listen to nobody but they content creator. Y'all stop doing that. Anytime you got a content creator tell you don't listen to somebody else, they hiding something from you. Okay? And I'm keeping it real with you. I'm down to earth and I'm going to keep it real. If they tell you don't listen to a certain person, you better stop it. Have your own thoughts. Have your own mind. If they tell you not to listen to to the real deal, of course they're going to tell you not to listen to the real deal. Real deal don't know what she's talking about. The real deal been right so far. Don't y'all listen to that lady. Oh, it ain't nothing old. I ain't nothing even old about me. I just have birthdays. I'm proud of having my birthdays. Every birthday that I get, I'm about to have one next month. Not next month, March. But anywho, the mom, when she had a meeting. They had a meeting. A meeting? Why are they having a meeting with the mom and the mom has an attorney? Y'all ain't put this together? That it ain't right. They have a meeting. They had a meeting with me for hours. That's what the mom said. For hours. Now, if y'all had a meeting with me for hours, y'all giving me time enough to think. Y'all done gave me a lot of energy to think, to sign an agreement. Now, I'm here because I don't know where Miss Teresa at. I hope she getting help. I hope she don't separate herself from the situation. I haven't seen Miss Teresa, y'all. I goes to Facebook just to see how she doing. She's not over there. Unless y'all know where she is. Y'all like to keep secrets. Now, they held that meeting for that mom. A meeting for what? And she got one of the best attorney there in Chicago. What they need the mama at the meeting for? To sign y'all left her in there for 4 hours listening to something else that she wasn't interested in. At a hotel? Y'all having all of this meeting and stuff at a hotel? Really? And not a hospital? Made me think, was she at the hotel? Was she at the hotel? Because why is my attorney got me meeting with some people in the hotel for hours, and my daughter supposed to be at the hospital, right? Don't they? Don't when your people die, don't they send you to the hospital? Now I'm gonna share something else with y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me step out for a minute. Come on. Stop now. Okay, y'all, here I come. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't y'all feel that still kind of strange that it's still something ain't right. And this can mess your mind up. If you ain't strong, this can break you. If you're not strong, sit down, Lenny. If you're not strong, y'all, hold on for a minute. Let me breathe, cause my dogs is showing out. Oh, Lord, mercy, Jesus. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Now, this made me, it making me ask a question. Why do they have her in a meeting for 4 hours? It don't take no 4 hours to sign on paper. When you got an attorney supposed to make that decision for you, then he'll talk to you. Cause why they have a meeting at a hotel? I mean, they have a meeting at a hotel. Where they had a meeting at a church? Where they had a meeting at, y'all? Where did they have it at the firm office? Where did they have the meeting at? Why, if they don't, please don't tell me in the hotel. Because the meeting can't be at the hotel. Because this is a serious situation. nobody had no meeting with y'all at no hotel when y'all said my daughter was in the freezer. But the mama said didn't nothing happen to her. Now the mama said didn't nothing happen, didn't nobody do nothing to her. Now, Miss Teresa, baby, if you don't tell it, I know it. I hope you're getting help somewhere. Cause I check, usually when I go on Facebook, I go over there and check on my family, check on you, and you're not there. You're not there. So, I don't understand why the hotel got your daughter's phone, clothes, and personal items for what? I don't understand why you're talking now, breaking your silence now. I don't understand why you don't want to use the same attorney. Why? You got to bring it all out. Don't bring portion of it out. And then they're going to bring it out, because I'm going to tell you what they're going to do with you again. It's going to deal with you mentally. Now, also, she was told, allegedly, about something about accepting some kind of deal was the only way to move forward. How? They don't even sound right. The mother has to know this, because she's a smart lady. And when they lost their brother, they had to ask what they want to do with his item, what they want to do with his clothes. They didn't have a meeting right there in that van. They didn't have a meeting right there on the streets. Something's still wrong. I think that's why I wonder where she is. I didn't want to hope that Miss Teresa is getting help. I hope she's getting help. Because she got to come out. She don't have to. And y'all got to understand it. That's the sad part about this situation is she ain't gotta do nothing. But since she put it out there and she did it in the public, then go all the way, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Where the meeting was held. Why was she at the hospital? Was she ever at the hotel? Well, you said she was there. You said she was at a party. Was she really at a party at the hotel? You remain. You couldn't be threatened then because you held a silent. I'm not going against the mom. I'm just saying, if it were me, I remain quiet. I had y'all thinking I had a phone. I had y'all thinking that I had this stuff. I kept on coming live, and I kept on trying to hide the devil's work but God. Now, I can forgive Miss Teresa, but I want her to tell the truth because it's out there. It's out there. Suppose something had to happen to Bree. They probably got paid. We don't know. Bree. Here's her name. Shamaya, Monifa, Irene. Suppose something had to happen to them. And other girls in the case. Y'all were calling them people houses. A lot of these boys, don't nobody care nothing about boys when something happened to boys. But we need to care about boys' life as well. Some boys got things happen because they thought they was involved in this situation. Everybody had eyes on the party, eyes on the kids, calling the kids out their name and stuff in the whole time. But you did say the kids didn't do that. Now, Miss Teresa did say the kids didn't do that. She did say that. She did. She did. I ain't taking up for her. She did say the children didn't do that. But the boys, though, they made us look at the boys different. They made us look at the girls different. Then they made me look at the girls different. I ain't think the girls had nothing to do with it. All I know is just wasn't making sense. Where's Miss Teresa, y'all? When somebody get a chance, I don't know why y'all afraid to talk around people, but y'all rather put it in my chat when I get off of here. If you can't tell the truth, hold on, y'all. I don't know why my chat not moving. That's probably why I can't see y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. I can't even see nobody in the chat. I can't see before people in the chat. Hold on for a minute. Okay. All right. I don't understand why they need put. Anywho, hope just tell us, y'all, is Miss Teresa all right? I hope she don't got herself together. I hope she in the hospital somewhere getting herself together. Because it's still a hole in this closed case. In a case, like I told y'all, if you can prove something, you can open up a case, reopen up a case. I don't know who told y'all that you can't. Sure got that money now. I don't know how that work, y'all. I don't know how it works. Only thing, somebody should ain't nobody who ain't somebody. The lawyer represent her by getting the money. Did he represent her? Did the last attorney represent her? Evidently, he didn't represent her because she didn't get the kid belongings. She didn't get the kid. She didn't get her daughter clothes, phone, personal items. Or did she? She said she didn't. She still didn't. Why would the hotel have her belongings, y'all? They are not the hospital. I know everybody said, oh, but they have a hospital there, but they not. Where you do that at? Where you do that at? Y'all didn't take my daughter to a hospital. I ain't about no hotel. I don't care what y'all had going on at that hotel. I'm saying, what I'm saying is, Minnie, sit down. I'm gonna get off in a few seconds, okay? Just sit down for a second. I'm just saying that her attorney, that her last attorney that she had, hold on for a minute. Sit down, Minnie. Sit down. Now don't rush me. You called. Come here, baby. Come on. Okay, I know. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna put some carb on you. Okay. My baby cold, y'all. I'm gonna get off in a minute. A few seconds. I hope Miss Teresa okay, y'all. I just went left to check on her, and she wasn't there. But her daughter's still there. Her daughter's still there. Her daughter is there. But it's nowhere on there that they talking about, Minnie, you call, baby? Oh, Lord, it's so much problem when I go live. Y'all think y'all got, look, these, they just like chillings. Now, I hope she getting help. I hope she getting help. Because she's not on there, y'all. Miss Teresa's not on there. Miss Teresa is not on there. But what her name is, her daughter is. And my thing is this: if they ain't gonna open this case, if they not gonna do nothing to her or whatever, they're gonna let her just go on to the hospital and do that in there and let her go on about business, then do that. But I don't know how she go. Campo, get down. I don't know how. Look at him. Yeah. Look at it out. I'm gonna let y'all know, so y'all won't think I'm playing. This is what I'm going through right now. This is what I'm going through, Mr. Hardhead. Want to get up here with Miss Minnie, and Miss Minnie is up here in my arms. Y'all, I can't hear today because I want to know where Miss Teresa is. Y'all, if you don't want everybody else to know, just tell me the truth. Put it in my chat. But if you can't tell everybody, just tell us, is she all right? Just tell us, is she all right? I don't hide nothing from my people on my channel, y'all. I don't like for people to tell me something they don't want nobody them to know. Just tell everybody on my channel wants to know, is she all right? Don't talk behind their back, because that's just more like you didn't say it, because they didn't hear you say it. So don't leave nothing in my chat saying the same thing I just said. Tell me, is she all right? Is she getting help? Girl, these dogs about to drive me crazy. You just don't know. They about to drive me crazy. Minnie acting like she freezing. Campo want to get up on my lap. Yeah, I want to pray for Miss Teresa too. I hope she getting help. That's for. Yeah, right. Okay, they already. This I swear. Hey, Louis. These dogs something else, boy. If y'all got a Shih Tzu and he missed with, ooh, Lord have mercy. But y'all, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I just want Miss Teresa to get help. I think she getting help, y'all. I really do think she getting help. And when she get help, I don't think she needs to be on Facebook or YouTube. I think she just need to do, I can't tell her what she do because she grown. I think she needs to do, you saw with these, Lord, we been on here. We been on here. And I'm gonna nip something in the bud. I can probably already nip it in the bud with some of the people on YouTube. Y'all, you got to put hours in. I'm gonna come back though. You said, B, it's just been an hour, Lewis. I can't stay so. Look, you late. You late now. Yeah, I'm good. I was talking about Miss Teresa. I just hope Miss Teresa, okay. I don't put, one thing about me, I don't put bad luck on people, because I don't want no bad luck. I want her to get help. I want Miss Teresa to get help. She not on Facebook. If she on Facebook, y'all the probably the only ones she got on her new page or something. But she's not on there, and Miss Teresa ain't never hid me. I always been on there peeping. See, I don't be on there talking, I be on there looking. And she's not on there, period, but her daughter is. And I think that the way the daughter's speaking is something positive going on with Miss Teresa. And y'all, this time, especially on my channel, real deal. If you're going through something, hey, baby, I still love you. I still love you. Because it can't nothing stop me from loving you. I hope she is. I hope she can help. I think she can help. I hope she is. Because, after let me summarize what we just talked about. We just talked about Kenneka Jenkins' mother after 6 years of her death. We spoke about how she broke her silence, and I think it's still something missing for me. But who's I to prove? What kind of pressure to me, she needed to sue the attorney. Now she need to get an attorney. She need to sue the attorney, because if the attorney didn't get her, but her daughter's belongings, phone, clothes, personal items, and held a meeting for 4 hours, and she signed for the money. See, one thing about attorney, they're gonna get you to sign. That's their job, to get you to sign that paper so they can get their money, get their heck home. They don't like you. They don't know you. They just doing a job. So she was told accepting this deal allegedly was the only way to go forward. And so that's what she did. I'm trying to tell y'all people right now, have your own brain and stop listening to people ain't putting the right thing in your head. And I know you're not used to and people, I don't want to say what I want to say. Stop believing in people who not trying to help you. But y'all so quick about money. Y'all so quick about this. I don't ask y'all for money because I don't need y'all money. I want to do something for y'all. I want to see people happy, but you can't make everybody happy though, Lanita. This case this ain't no case no more. Kenneka, we can talk, and y'all, like I said, we also in the summary, the people used to tell me, it wasn't a lot of people, it was some like the haters, like, I wish y'all would let Kenneka rest. What? And then Miss Teresa came out with this. Then Miss Teresa broke her silence. Now y'all see why we kept, what her name we're talking to, we'll talk about it. Trey Dean was still talking about it. I always put awareness on all the cases. Anybody cases that happen to somebody pass away, I always put awareness on their case. Especially, Kenneka had been something like when I was still working at that time, still working. And I always put awareness on her. I didn't care. Well, I don't know one thing about me. I ain't scared of nothing, and I'm going to do what I want to do. If I know what to do and what not to do. And don't nobody on YouTube but YouTube. But the YouTuber, what is name? Y'all, you can't, I ain't making no money. My thing is I work with people. I work with people. I work with children. I work with teenagers and middle school, and I work with the parents. I work with people, and I don't retire. I'm here to enjoy, do a lot of things with officiating and stuff like that. I do a lot of little things, but I ain't too old to keep doing it. So I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm doing it from my heart. And you too took me a long way through classes. I never thought it was this serious. I always thought it was serious, but see right there, But I'm just saying that you can't stop me from loving you now. I'm gonna love you. You ain't gotta love me. And start letting people tell you who not to listen to. Y'all ain't got y'all own. Y'all believe everything people say. y'all would give y'all go in y'all pockets and give people money. I mean, hundreds of dollars. And y'all don't even know where y'all got it. No, don't mess with her, Captain. She jumped down. Hey! Come here, Captain. Don't do it. Let me go. Mess with her. Y'all, sit down. Sit down. Sit down, baby. Sit down. Mommy gonna mistreat you because you're a boy. Mommy gonna treat you like that. Y'all, these chillins, and she just flopping around. No, he's a boy. But come back in here, Camp. Leave her alone. Come back in here. Stay in here. Stay in here. Stay in here. Many like that, they want me to get out the phone, but I'm gonna get out the phone. But y'all, we're gonna be back. I'm gonna be back in later on. Because I got to do y'all review what we talked about earlier. You gotta use the bathroom again? Huh? Alright, y'all. I'll be back in. Louis, y'all come back. I'll be back in later on. We gotta have a review of what we cover. I said, stop scratching me, Kevin. Keep it up. Don't bark at me, boy. Better chill out. Camper, don't talk back. Alright. Get a last word. Get her last word. Come back in here. Leave her alone. You can have the last word. Go on and get the last word. Get the last word. Get it. Like you can't see. I ain't going back outside. We ain't going back outside today. It's cold like that. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'll be back in a few minutes, y'all. Okay? All right, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all. I love y'all. Hey. Wait a minute. Jump back on. Jump back up here again. Jump back up here again. You need to get you some glasses. Now, I'm gonna take you to get some glasses. And she's sitting over there with that little pink dress on, disturbing him. I'm gonna go get some washing powder too. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead on. I appreciate y'all. Y'all done did an awesome job participating in the chat, y'all. Without y'all, I wouldn't even be here. I like talking to people, and I like them to speak their opinion. Because you deserve to speak your opinion. But don't stop me when people speak their opinion. Leave me alone. I told you to get down. Campbell, why you being hard-headed? Get stop screaming. You better stop. You don't tell me what to do. Minnie, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Campbell, I get out here when I get ready. Hey. Cut it out now. Look at him. Let y'all use it. Hold on, y'all. Let me let them use the bathroom again. That's a trick, y'all. That's a trick. But I need to use the bathroom. Y'all gotta take a nap. Y'all gonna take a nap. Drive me crazy. Go down there and use that bathroom. Go down there and use it. Go use it, Campbell. And leave her alone, Campbell. And you back already? See, that's a game, y'all. I told y'all that's a game. That's a game. I'm telling you, dog be playing games on me, y'all. My dog play games with me, y'all. My dog be playing games with me, y'all. They be playing games with me. Yes, they did. They be playing games with me. That's what my dog be doing. They be playing games. They had me thinking they had. I knew they didn't have to use that. We went outside. Stay down here, Cam. Stay down here. All right, y'all. Well, Sorry, I didn't have to say I'm on a I wish they'll find y'all. I don't want to get off the topic. Cause they train us to stay on topic. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Be back, cause I got to have that. Y'all got to take some kind of quiz today. I got to find out have y'all been paying attention about what's going on. Y'all check the video that I got out in my I did an upload, y'all. Y'all need to check them upload videos too. Sometimes I be putting the upload videos up there because I don't want to say it out loud. But Miss Nancy, I did something about Miss Nancy. What her name? Guthrie. But I may not be saying it right. Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie mother. I hope they find her. She's an 84-year-old lady, y'all. They claim that lady alive. But I hope they find her. But I put an upload about her too out there. And where Miss Guthrie? Where Miss Guthrie at? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out of here, okay? All right.